Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hopefully, that wasn't too loud. Welcome to episode 2 of Is It Just Us? Cheers to living in quarantine. I'm here today with my very special Shrupta girl named Kaylee.
Hi, welcome to episode 2. We're excited to have you. We're in a new place, so we've been testing out the setup this afternoon.
Yeah, we moved into a new building. That's why it might look slightly different than episode 1, which was filmed in November 29th, my birthday. So, yeah, this is a pretty long hiatus. Hopefully, not another long hiatus on the next one, but we're going to try to keep doing these more often. Probably will have the time since we just, in quarantine can't do much. So, might as well make some content, right?
Absolutely. So today is May 2nd, and today's topic of the podcast is primarily going to be TikTok. I'm sure we'll touch on a few other things as well.
Everything TikTok-ish.
Yeah, TikTok has taken over, and I've been noticing so many more people on the app, especially in the last 2 months here.
Excuse me while I take a sip of my beer. We wanted to do this podcast mainly for anyone that's interested in TikTok. Not saying like we're professionals or anything, but I think we're pretty active users and kind of know what the hell's going on there a little bit. I mean, for the most part, the way to win on TikTok is just going to be content. Like your content has to be good or bad. That's in anything. So that's pretty much the main thing. But we're going to talk about just anything we've noticed, maybe tactics that like have worked, just the psychology behind TikTok and like everything about it. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you've had a lot of success with TikTok. You're over 20,000 followers now.
I don't really look at the numbers because TikTok's one place where the follower count kind of doesn't really matter in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Instagram. Well, I mean, even Instagram, it could be fake, but like the only thing with TikTok is like the main thing with TikTok is the For You page, which is basically like the explore page on Instagram, except let's say you open Instagram and your main thing was always going to be the explore page. So that's why it's not exactly the same. What do you think?
Right. I don't think TikTok is similar to Instagram in a lot of ways. I also think that you have broken down the science of what a popular TikTok would be. So you've had a lot of TikToks that have went viral, and I think you really understand what a viral TikTok needs to have in it.
Kinda, yes. But I also know, a lot of my recent stuff have not been doing well, but maybe it's just because it's not that funny. Which reminds me. A lot of people think TikTok is just dancing and to music, and it's not that at all. Like, when you first get it, yes, it's probably going to be showing you Charli D'Amelio posts of her dancing. But that is not what TikTok is all about. I follow lawyers, I follow doctors, I follow car salesmen, like random people not doing dancing stuff. These are people not doing dancing stuff. They're just telling information, and it's just interesting information. So I enjoy it because I'm learning from it, like literally learning, like as if I'm in school, not like learning with fun or anything like that. Like it's just me being a little bit more educated on fun. It's like a lot of fun facts. A lot of these people, like these professional people that are putting out on as their content. Like, I don't know, I know you do and see a lot of the dancing stuff.
Right.
Well, like you see both though, right?
I see whatever I'm interested in, it will cater to me specifically. So now I see a lot of Animal Crossing content since I've been playing the game.
What's Animal Crossing?
So Animal Crossing is a game made by Nintendo. It recently released in March for the Nintendo Switch, and I think everybody knows what Animal Crossing is. It seems like
everybody knows what that is.
I feel like everybody has been playing Animal Crossing lately.
people that are watching this, they don't know what Animal Crossing is. They probably don't know.
So you are a person in a town with a lot of neighbors that are animals, and you collect different types of.
It's a video game.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a video game.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, but it's excellent. So now that is appearing on my For You page quite a lot more than prior because I wasn't searching for Animal Crossing things then. But also the trends are appearing on my For You page, the dances like you had suggested. But you don't get those at all anymore.
No, like
None.
zero dancing stuff. Like maybe once in a while, I think they're like trying to test me to see if I will like
Will
it.
bite.
I'm just going right away. I'm like,
Hey,
nope,
get
I
outta
don't give a
here.
shit. So I guess my first piece of advice for TikTok would be exactly what Gary says, Gary Vee, in case anyone doesn't know who that is, which is just consume it. Like download the app, just go open it up, and just start looking at the For You page. Like, yes, it's going to probably spit dancing stuff at you first, like I said, but it's going to like really like the algorithm is pretty smart and it's going to learn what you like.
Yeah, I think too, I like watching a lot of cooking videos, so they will show me different vegan, what I eat in a day videos. Just anything you're interested in. I don't know what the science is, but if you look at it for more than maybe 5 seconds, it thinks that maybe you're interested in it. So it's going to start gathering that information. And how do you feel about that? That it gets to know you so well that it can pinpoint what to suggest to you to consume as content?
Well, I don't know how I feel about it, but I think it's listening. I mean, everyone says like, well, I mean, some people say no, it can't listen to you, and some people say China's collecting all this information. I don't know if China is they are maybe. I don't know what they can do with it, but maybe something just like Cambridge Analytica kind of.
I think you have to be, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think it's TikTok. All apps seem to collect data. So whether it's TikTok or whether it's Google, all of these apps seem to be collecting data. And I don't know if it's one more so than the other. But it does seem like TikTok can suggest something that you've been thinking about or speaking about or searching about prior. And
I
yeah,
don't know. There was that one time though. This one time we were watching old Adam Sandler movie called Big Daddy, and there's this scene in Big Daddy where they go to McDonald's and they don't make it for the 10:30 cutoff for breakfast. I remember we were watching it, and then I looked over and I asked Kaylee, "Hey, was it always 10:30? Like the breakfast thing? I always thought it was 9 or 10." She's like, "No, it's 10:30." I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay." 2 hours later, I open up TikTok. Third post up, it's someone talking about McDonald's breakfast at 10:30, and I was like, "Okay, what
Yeah.
the fuck? What's going on here?"
yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's too spot on to be a coincidence.
I
but
don't know. Yeah,
who
there's
knows?
no way that could have been a coincidence. Like how of all things that it's gonna target me, like that's pretty damn spot on. Like why would it? I don't know.
Well, let's say that we don't know, and we'll talk about things that we might know.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that was one thing that's just a little bit creepy, but
Use at your own risk,
yeah, I guess.
and just be known that every second is an opportunity for someone to market something to you. So
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even though we're talking about it in a weird sense, there's a lot of good positivity out of it. I mean, look at Charlie. Like, she was just dancing, and now she's like the most famous person in the U.S., which is bonkers.
and she does have quite a lot of followers. Well, I think she knew what it would take to have a successful TikTok. After she had those initial ones that launched, she kept on putting out that content. I think knowing what kind of content is popular by following the trends and also consistently uploading. So whether it's 2 times per day or 3 times per day, if you're trying to grow on TikTok, you should be consistent so you can build a fan base and then also offer content to them consistently as well.
Yeah.
Not saying I subscribe to that at all.
Well, since people are trying to figure this out, let's try to provide whatever value we can. And my advice would, well, like I said, like just take in the content, go on TikTok, just look at it for like 10 hours or whatever time you have, do it for like a week straight. You'll learn what's popular that people are doing. You'll probably see funny stuff that you can relate to. So like that's what I did. Like I saw people doing like instructional videos or something. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could do that with car stuff, or maybe I could do that with bike stuff. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna put my own flavor on it and pretty much do something similar. And I think that really works on there. So that's what I would suggest. But also don't overthink it. Just be yourself. But it's really one of the places where like the creativity on there is just so crazy. Like I didn't think people were that creative. Like it really surprised me how creative people are on there. What do you think?
So your suggestions are to be yourself and just absorb the content and see what you really truly like, and then go off of that first.
Yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, that's just something to start with. Like, that's what I did. Like, I didn't know what to post. I sure as hell wasn't going to dance on there because, like, I can't dance.
You did make an appearance on one of my dancing videos.
We never posted it.
No, I did. You were in the background. You
Oh.
kind of walked past, yeah.
Yeah, walk past.
I was joking.
But yes, what else can you, like, learn about TikTok?
So I think specifically, let's look at some of the videos that we've seen go viral on your account. For example, the one that you posted on New Year's Eve, it seemed like it was following the trend that was currently going on with the song. It seemed like that song was pretty popular at the time.
Which one?
The song that you used where it was like, let's go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the first one. That one.
No, I'm just using this one as an example.
Oh, okay.
And you posted it at the prime time. So that kind of like shows that if you're going to post content, think about the time that you're posting it as well too. Because we posted it at the afternoon on New Year's Eve, and it was like probably when people were down or like hanging out with family, and it just went. That whole night it started to rise, and it was just like the exact right time for you to post that video. So I think that's really important to highlight.
Yeah, that makes sense. Timing does make a small difference. Because we also see a lot of old stuff like from months ago that I'm just like, what? How? This is old. And then, yeah, like we don't always see. It's not always current stuff, so that's why it's a little tricky. Like it's a little hard to hack, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think in my experience, if a video is going to get views, it's going to be within the first maybe 4 or 5 hours. I've never had a video at a later date start to gain traction, so I can't really speak on that. But I do know if I post something maybe the middle of the afternoon versus 10 p.m. at night, I'm going to have a better chance for it to get more views in the afternoon.
Word.
Well, I guess the biggest thing is why people are probably like, oh, why should I go on TikTok? It's stupid.
And it's like, I get it, but you don't realize that it's not like, even if you don't want to be TikTok famous, like just specifically on TikTok, it can lead to other things. Like I've had people follow me on Instagram because they saw my TikTok. Like, oh, I saw your escalator video there. That's why I followed you. Or I saw your bike video there. So I followed you. Like I've seen that. So it's like, there is a reason to be on TikTok. It's not because just to be famous. Like there's plenty of reasons to be on there. People have made money on that. Like just like it's led to business. Like not me, because I'm not trying to sell anything, but it does lead to stuff. I mean, these are kids. Kids are like, I mean, majority of them are the viewers are probably kids, and it's like, kids are business. Like think about toys. Think about the music industry. Think about the movie industry. Everything business-wise is like children focused. Like if you think that's a stupid reason, like you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So you're saying that some people you've talked to, they have mentioned that TikTok's for kids, so they don't want to go on it.
Right.
And you're saying, well, kids are the ones
Kids
that we're
are
marketing to.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's kids are the market, so it's like it just makes so much sense to like market to kids. Like why wouldn't you? Or like why wouldn't you try to win them over?
Well, yeah, those kids are going to be in their 20s in a few years, and they're going to be working with us. So we
Yep.
need to follow what they're doing and understand what their trends are. And also, by doing that, we're going to be able to sell to them even better. So I think TikTok has a lot to offer. It's an open marketplace for you to get your ideas out there, your products out there, but it also is a way for you to build a community and show yourself to maybe people that wouldn't have found you on Instagram, because it does have that reach on the For You page that, when I'm on Instagram, I rarely go on the explore page. I'm just going through accounts that I already know, or maybe somebody's tagged me in something. So that's what TikTok has leverage over Instagram in.
I agree completely. It's also like I don't feel like Instagram's explore page works very well. Like I fucking liked like one bike thing on Cassandrograms and it just sends me all bike stuff on there. I'm like,
Really?
what the fuck? Like you guys don't know what you're doing. Like, you're not sending me the correct stuff. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then I changed it. I started liking all these meme pages on Instagram, and now it just sends me all meme stuff on Explore.
Yeah.
So it's like overthinking it. Like it thinks it knows what it's doing, but I think it's kind of dumb. Not compared to TikTok. TikTok's too damn smart. Some weird stuff, man.
Yeah, I really like TikTok because it's a creative way to get like an outlet of emotion. So I find that I spend a lot of time, and it might be therapeutic in the whole process of creating and documenting and then editing and then posting. So even in the end, if I don't get as much exposure as I would have wished to get, I'm still happy with the overall result.
And a lot of stuff that I've made on TikTok that didn't do that great, I posted on Instagram. And people are like, "Oh, that was so cool," or whatever. Like they just like the creativity behind it, and they're like, and I'm just thinking like, well, I basically stole this idea from someone on TikTok, so it's like it wasn't a unique idea. It was just like I watched TikTok, I saw someone do something editing wise, and I figured it out myself, posted on Instagram, and people were like, "Oh, how'd you do that?" It's like I just watched TikTok and I just figured it out. So it's like TikTok will definitely open up your creativity a lot, like. Because you're being exposed to so many different creative people, and it just makes you want to be more creative also.
Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree. It gets me going and inspires me. To see other people doing things that I want to do makes me want to do it.
Our cat's crying.
Yeah. I think he's dreaming. He's probably having a little nightmare. We should wake him up.
But yeah, TikTok, man. I can't. It frustrates me so much when people are like, "I don't want to dance on there." It's like, no, dude.
Yeah.
It's not just dancing.
I think that'll go away. It's just those that have gained so much attention nationally are well known for dancing. So that's really all they're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I see, like you said, people of all ages, all professions, they're on TikTok. They're utilizing the platform. So it's only 6 more months. We're going to see a lot more people coming on board. But you got to take advantage of the time now and get on there.
Yeah, I mean,
early.
Like even if TikTok does only last 2 years, and let's say you got, I don't know, 500,000 people following you, and they actually are real fans of you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what David Dobrik did with fucking Vine. Like, Vine didn't last. I didn't even know who David Dobrik was. Like, I wasn't on Vine, and now he's like super famous because he switched over to YouTube, and it like his following followed him there. So it's like, it's just because you could look at it as a stepping stone in a way, and just because it won't last forever doesn't mean that it won't lead to something else.
And you're going to be able to gain skills in maybe different ways. Maybe you haven't edited a video before. This app gives you that capability, and it's packaged very well, so somebody can do it easily.
It's true.
It is true.
But yeah, I mean, what else? What else do like? I always hear people like talking about TikTok, and I'm just like, frustrates me. And then, but yeah, I mean, I have like 23,000 followers on there now. Like I had 10,000 in like a month, versus Instagram, which I was stuck at like 65,000 for like years. But not 65,000, 6,500. Sorry. But yeah, so it's like you can gain a following. I mean, so many people have gained a following on TikTok, and it's just worked out for them, and they're transferring it to other places or making business out of it. So don't knock it until you try it.
Yeah. Download it, check it out, scroll through the For You page, see what it's all about. If you find that you are interested in a certain type of video, just make one, give it a try, post it.
And if you are starting out, you actually have a much better chance of it going viral than like me because TikTok does seem to favor new users versus like current users unless you have like a good following. So yeah, I highly recommend watching it, learning, and then creating. What do you think?
I mean, it took me a few weeks. I downloaded the app because I saw that you were enjoying making videos and you were having some success. So I downloaded the app, scrolled through. I helped you make a video one day and I just got hooked. I enjoyed the whole process of creating. So I think if you give it a try, especially right now, we have so much downtime, there isn't really an excuse why you wouldn't give it a go. And if you have something to sell or a business to promote or a brand as in yourself to promote, then definitely check it out.
As far as like techniques, I think anything works on there. I've seen a lot of videos that are super slow paced and like just like it's a full minute of like the video, and I still see it being very successful. Like as far as the numbers, I mean even me personally just watching it. So I think there's plenty of styles that you could approach it with. Like you can go with the quick, snappy, boom, 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 boom method, or you can. I mean, I don't recommend drawing it out. I recommend something to entice someone to be like, to continue watching. I think that's the key to like see where is this leading. I think that's the thing that really works on there.
Yeah. And I think some suggestions I could offer too, when I'm making more artistic, selfie related videos, which some people really like to make, I love using outside apps to edit. So I use an app called Splice to edit up my film. And then I will use an app called Prequel to apply filters and different types of edits that are really cool.
Why is it called Prequel?
It's just the name of the app. I'm not sure why they
I thought
selected
maybe it
that.
had something to do with like actual prequel, like before. I guess it's just because you're adding a filter.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I really enjoy those apps and they seem to be quite popular. So if you've liked any of my videos, then I probably was using that app.
I just kicked the tripod by mistake. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
I don't know. What else about TikTok can you think about? You wrote stuff down. I was too lazy to do that.
No, I think just give it a go. I also want to go through and I have an idea of us doing a video in the next few days where we're going to scroll through some of our favorite TikTok videos and maybe we can offer pointers at that time too, why we think that something went viral, So watch for that. We're also going to show funny videos and we'll laugh and things like that.
I think I had too much beer.
What?
I don't know. I'm feeling very hot right now. Warm. But we hope you enjoyed this little TikTok tutorial. I really do hope follow us. Mine's at Dustin, not Justin, while you are.
And mine is Beeluxy. That's Beeluxi.
But please also leave a review of what you thought of this podcast. If you made it all the way to the end, I hope you did. And if you did, I really do thank you. Or we really do thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Thank you for the support. I look forward to putting out more podcasts. These are really fun.
Till next time. Peace.